Welcome back everybody to Tulia Studio, and today I am making the Whittles from Super Mario Galaxy 2. I start out by mixing two different shades of tan to get kind of a marble effect. And I cut out a long triangle, and this will be the head to the first Whittle. So I added a line with my sculpting tool, and that will be the mouth. Using my dotting tool here to add where the eyes will be. Now I'll just fill that with a little bit of black. Using the same dotting tool to put and fill that in. That looks right. Next I'm rolling out a thin layer of brown clay, and this will be the bark around the head. So I'm just trimming off the excess clay that I will not need. There we go. So here I got a little bit of brown clay onto the tan, which is where I don't want it. So I cleaned that up with some alcohol. So there it is. I added the little stem for the leaf to go on. So here I'm using the same idea, just making a square with one rounded corner. Now here I'm adding the stem for the leaf. There we go. So we can bake those. Now I'm using the same type of tan, and I am making the torsos. So I'm rolling this a little bit thinner than the heads. I'm just cutting out little rectangular-like shapes. That looks right. They look a lot like Lego minifigure torsos. So I'm gonna cut out about 3 of them. There we go. Making sure their shape is right. So here I'm making the arms. I'm trying to make them square. So I'm just cutting this piece out. I'm cutting the end off at an angle because their arms tend to be at an angle a lot. So just cutting it about the length of the body. And I'm going to make 5 more of those. I'm going to put them in different poses. Here I am making the legs. So my first idea was to take 3 pieces of clay, 2 the same size and the third one shorter, and putting the shorter one between them. But that didn't work out, so I went with this other technique where I cut out these other pieces that look very similar, the same shape as torsos, and I cut out a small rectangle out of the bottom of them. So I used my sculpting tool to add this little line to separate the legs from the middle part. Just cleaning it up with my smaller sculpting tool. Now I'm using some brighter green for the leaves. Don't want to make these too small, but you don't want to make them too big either. Just adding some texture, cutting that one off. So once I have all the pieces cooked, I can start assembling them. I do this with some super glue. Gluing the leaf on, that looks better. So like I said, you can put them in any pose you want. I ended up making 3 of them. Just adding the legs, go. They look a lot like Minecraft characters. Using some gloss glaze to give some shine to the leaves. Doing it on all 3, and we're done. So as always guys, like or dislike with anything you like to dislike. Hit the subscribe button and comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.